Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Lemon here, and today I'm playing Peaks of Yore. Now, I saw a different YouTuber playing this game, and he's way further into the game than I am. Astralspiff, he did a video climbing Ymir's Shadow, which I don't think I can even access. Yeah, Wuthering Crest is the highest I've got. I've completed up through the Twins, but I've decided to record, so I'll be starting with Greenhorn's Top. This is a very interesting game. It's a first-person climbing game. And so, holding left click and my left arm goes out, hold right click, my right arm goes out, allows to move, and when I climb, that allows me to swing. And then if I press and hold spacebar, that lifts me up. Bit of a post-playing note, you can combine the swings with the pull-ups to pull yourself up further, as well as to do a vertical jump to reach up and grab a rock more easily. I've also unlocked ropes, which I can use to plant down, and then I can climb them to make it so that if I fall, I can just easily get back. And then I just unlocked coffee. And what that does, well, allows me to do things like this. Whee! Yeah, it gives you a much bigger jump. It essentially adds power to, like, your swings and your jumps and stuff, I think. I don't know, I've only successfully managed to use it once. That was in the level it was introduced, so I still don't exactly know how it works. Once you get to the final ledge, you hold spacebar and you come up. You get the stamp, and then you stamp your level. Boom. Now, Greenhorn's Top is baby mode easy. Old Mill took me a while, actually. Not because it's, like, super hard, but because the only spot to really grab on is the blades of the mill, which made it just a little difficult. What's the gimmick added by this one? So, this first book, a guy came by and told me that the first book is all just introducing new gimmicks. Might have been the rope. I don't know. Baby mode easy. Done. Time for the old mill. So, every so often when you beat levels, you get a knock on the door and somebody will show up and give you something or say something. One of the times I got this map in barometer. Not sure what purpose the barometer serves, though. Each of these question marks is a thing, so you can find items on certain peaks, like these. Part of a photograph, a bedroll, a boot, and 2 hats. And those come with these little tiny bush things that you gotta scrub off, and then you add it to your shelf. It's a very simple, but very fun game. I never get to read the quotes. My game loads too swiftly. Yeah, this is where you can get the first item. There's a dude that sits right here and then talks, and then there's a hat in the tree. Damn it. Alright, up I go. There we go. The old mill's introducing items. Gray Gully. Oh, this has the brushes and shrubs for the first time. Yeah, these guys. These guys are a pain in the ass. Alright. Yeah, this game makes me very vocal for some reason. Like, I'm not usually this vocal when playing a game. Like, you may note that the 2 main videos of my channel, the 2 with any actual level of editing, the Payday 2 vid and the RoboQuest video, are both me and a friend. There we go. Or me and friends, plural. But for some reason, this game just gets me going. Oh, fuck the lighthouse. The lighthouse was a pain in the ass. I hate the lighthouse. The lighthouse took me so long. Alright, lighthouse. Let's be friends. So some of these bricks like to fall. Yep, there it is. Damn it. Piss. Making this video has been a really strange experience for me, especially considering the RoboQuest video and the Payday 2 video being a lot more fast-paced, especially with the game, but also just the editing. It really matches those games, whereas this one, it requires different editing because a lot of it is just, you know, climbing, as you can see. And it means that I need to have a lot more commentary, and that's hard, especially in certain sections where I have to really focus in order to avoid messing up. So this one has been new of an experience, but not bad. An unintended side effect is that I am now recording commentary after the fact, after the recording, and while I am still partway through editing, I just am looking back on the footage of me gaming, and it's like, there are so many decisions I could have made better, and I'm just like, dude, you can play way better than that. I know you can, because I'm you. Like, I know when I climbed Great Gale, it was, or Great Gale, or however you pronounce that one. It's a really difficult mountain, and it took me like half an hour to climb, because it's just so damn long. Nah, this took a lot less time than it did the first time, thank God. Fucking birds. Fucking hate them. Fucking assholes. Fuck seagulls, dog. Old Man of Yore. This is where they're introduced. So, on Great Jail, as I now know it is pronounced, there's a section where you have to make this absolutely massive jump, and it is so terrifying, and I only had a couple ropes left, but I couldn't even, like, rope right before it, because the jump is so long that your ropes are too short, so you have to make the jump without a rope. And it is a big jump, so if you fail... Oh, and it's over the water, so if you fail, you have to restart the climb entirely. Like, the whole thing. And that could increase it by, like, 20 minutes, if not more, depending on how fast you're able to climb it. And one thing I'm very bad at is climbing again, because I get so impatient because I've already done all this, right? I don't want to have to sit through it all again, so I'm, you know, racing through trying to get back to where I was, that I end up making more mistakes and stopping at earlier points until I have to say, alright dude, chill, let's get back to where we were. And I'm really hoping there aren't any seagulls just flying around in Eldenhorn, I think, is the next one. Because, oh my god, they scare the piss out of me at this point in this game, because it's just, like, every time that I'm about to make, like, a big jump or something, I have to check around for seagulls before I do it. Like, you could see that happen a few seconds ago when I was on the ledge. I looked around in fear and terror, trying to see if there were any seagulls nearby to fuck me over, and it's like, nope, okay, go, as fast as I can. Another thing about Great Jail is that after the jump, you have to do a bunch of, routes climbing. You have to essentially go from route to route, and that's difficult because of the way the routes work. You'll see later when I climb the first mountain that has them, but the routes have physics that the rocks don't. Like, the roots are swingy. You grab the root and it'll swing around at the base, and that can be very problematic when trying to build up momentum, because it likes to go in the opposite direction of your swing, which isn't fun, and it makes it harder to build up for like a big jump, and I think that's just an easy way that they can make a level way harder. So I've been working on a new video recently, and it differs from this one and every other project I've ever worked on by being a scripted video. And I'm torn between both joy at trying something new and anxiety at trying something new. Fuck that bird. You know what? No, fuck that bird. It can stay there. Finally, fucking Jesus Christ. Hang on, I'll continue this in a second. Sure was harder than I remembered it. This one genuinely sucked. This one was actually, like, really legitimately difficult. Especially for first-time climber. There's the gimmick. Right there. Stamina. As much as I love this game so far, I could really do without some of the jank when it comes to swinging. Alright, and around. Sometimes you just get a shit ton of momentum. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, yeah, I'm kind of styling my videos off of 3 different YouTubers. So, like, Payday 2 and RoboQuest are more like the Russian Badger, with his quick editing and short clips, as well as playing with his friends. This video matches Astral Spiffmore with his slower, kind of more standard gameplay videos, and then the one I'm currently working on is intended to be more like Juve, and it's so when you fall, you hold Q and W to climb back up. That should really give it away. It's a challenge video, and even further matches Juve by being a game he's played quite a bit on the channel, and I'm really looking forward to it. I currently have just over 9 pages of script done. I haven't completed the game for the playthrough, and I haven't started editing it at all because I'm still working on this video, but I can't wait to begin because I don't wanna, because I have 8 hours of footage. But I'm also really excited to try this. Wow, that was a lot faster than the first time. Yeah, this one took me quite a while. Yeah, so Evergreen's End took me a while to figure out. Twins, it took me a while to figure it out. Got stuck at the crux, and then I found the coffee. So this introduces vines. I'm really excited to try out the Skyrim video because it's something new. Like, I know that as a creator, if I want to grow, I need to try new things, and I need to try not just new games, but new styles of video and new methods of creating really videos. They swing a lot. And this Skyrim video represents a big departure from, not vines, roots. That's what these are. A big departure from my normal content creation methods, which is normally just... My normal content creation method is pick a game, start playing, turn on OBS, get audio set up, which I normally don't have to do since my audio is typically just the audio output from my desktop. So I just get that set up and then hit start recording, and I just play the game and talk and typically I'm playing with a friend or two, as you can see from Payday 2 and RoboQuest. And I've got another video in the works right now, but that one is dependent entirely on Jeff's schedule. I figured since I made one with just Death, I should work on one with just Jeff. I figured I'd do just Death first, since the second part of the Payday 2 vid was just me and Jeff, since I needed more footage, and I didn't have Death to hand because he has a completely different schedule from the rest of us. And at the time, I had been working at a place in the town I currently live in, and now my schedule's even worse because my vehicle is completely borked to the point where I can't drive it safely, at least. And that means that I have to wait to get a ride home, which means I don't get home until like 5:30 in the evening. Here we go. That was much easier than my first time trying to climb it. I did start the Old Grove Skelf, but didn't complete it. It is tough. Yeah, so when you arrive here, a pair of brothers, I assume they're twins, they don't look too much alike, but it's mostly haircuts, are sitting right here. They have a conversation, and they're the ones who give you the coffee. Yeah, most of the climbing is actually just on this rock. I watch a lot of videos on the collapse of various crypto scams. Not because I'm invested in the crypto space, but just because the guy who I watch, CoffeeZilla, makes very good content. And I end up just spending... I forgot I had the rope on. High past me. I end up spending hours just watching his videos over and over. There we go. And that'll make it easier to get back up. Anyway, I've been watching a lot of them, and I've seen a lot of his videos multiple times. I really like the Safe Moon and Tether sagas. Mainly because I have no investment, which means it doesn't really affect me personally, because it's all magic gobbledygook to me. Oh, so much easier. That was way easier. Probably because I already knew what I was doing this time around. Alright. Time for the first new climb. I drank a coffee by accident because I wanted to crouch.
How you doing, lad? Just having a wee break. Been thinking with this here steel, trying to fashion something to aid the climbing. Tell you what, you summit this old skelf, and I'll send you the device when it's finished, eh? Sound good? Well, best of luck.
I should pour all of the coffee in my thermos onto your face, you bastard. Now, you may have noticed that we have not had to deal with seagulls since, Skior, was it? Wait a minute, isn't that the guy from Skyrim? Yeah, that's the werewolf that dies. Whatever. The seagull level, which I hate. Well, I hate this one too. Because they're back. Hello, bastard. Ha ha! You know, I don't remember, like, 2/3 of this being in Spiff's level. And he did Ymir's Shadow, so... I can only pray all of it goes away. Haha. Got it! Yeah. Are we done with the feckin' bushes? I hope so. I hate bushes now. This game's gonna make me hate a lot of things, isn't it? Ah, here we go. That's not a real word. Hangman's Leap. That sounds awful. Yeah, there it is. Knock on the door.
Ah, good day.
You're a woman?
Gosh, must be so nice to stay out here in the wilderness, climbing all day.
Oh no, it's awful
I
actually.
can't wait to finish my delivering schedule so I can go out climbing too.
Is this how all
Maybe
Scottish
I could
people
come along
live?
in your
Do they
next
just
climb,
like...
right? Exchange.
No.
Oh, sorry, I talk too much when I'm excited.
So what, is every
I've got a
person in
parcel for
Scotland
you.
either a postal worker
Hope
or
to
a
see you
climber?
soon.
Because that's all I'm seeing so far. I'm going to assume so. Oh! Alright, let's test this. Fucking what? So I think I'll give you guys a bit of a hint on the big project I'm working on. And by a big hint, I actually mean I'm going to just reveal what it is. It is Skyrim Unarmed. I've been having a lot of fun doing it. I've got a script for one video written, but I want to work on it a bit more. And I want to base it on the actual recording. I want to go back and rewatch the recording of all my fights and go into more detail on the ones that are actually important and cutting out the ones that aren't. Some of the fights that are important include, like, the Silverhands in Dustman's Cairn for the companions, where if you're playing Skyrim for the first time, you learn that Farkas, as well as the other members of the Circle and the companions, are all werewolves. But you learn that Kodlak, while he is a werewolf, doesn't want to be anymore. He wants to be a normal boy with normal boy arms and the normal boy afterlife. And I want to go more into detail on the fights that took place in Dustman's Cairn. I want to go more into detail about the High Hrothgar Frost Troll fight, because while it was not super long and convoluted, just saying, like, we showed up, we beat its ass, we walked away. That's not entertaining. You know? And I want to expand more and show and talk about the complexities of the challenge, because with the mods I have, it makes it a much more complex challenge rather than just simply, exploiting the game to get an absolutely busted plus unarmed damage set of gloves and then one-shotting everything I run into. Because I could do that. It would not be hard. I've done it before with a sword that just hits so hard that I one-shot Alduin. It wouldn't take much effort for me to do it again. The hardest part would just be getting the ingredients I need for the alchemy potions. I mean, actually doing the challenge isn't hard. It's just... I'm trying to have fun with it. And if I want to make a good video out of it and I want to grow as a creator, I have to do more with what I already have. Like, I'm a decent writer. I should be doing more to choreograph the fight scenes. That's my specialty, is talking fight choreography. Like, shit at dialogue, do not get me wrong, but when it comes to describing a fight, I am phenomenal at that. And I should, fucking use that, maybe? Just a little. So, yeah, I want to go back and rework the script, because despite it covering 8 hours of footage, and probably around double that in gameplay, I've only got 9 full pages. Just over 9, technically. I've started on the 10th page, but it's probably because all the fights are so bare bones in the description. And by description, I do, of course, mean listing how many enemies I fought, at most being the furthest I go into detail. Like, on the way to High Hrothgar, I fought a couple of ice raids and an ice wolf, and then the frost troll. That was it. Made it to High Hrothgar. Dubs victory, and that is the end of this episode. No idea why I unroped. Be very nice to have the rope on while I can. Grab the fucking rock. There we go. Haha. Yeah. That's not what I wanted. Shit balls. No wonder it's called Hangman's Leap. Fucking every rock is a jump. Where the fuck?
Oh, well done. Name's Walker. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Nice to see another climber not afraid of using their ropes. My father was never a big fan of them.
Coward.
I'd say, jam the teat and move your feet. Why bring them if you ain't going to use them? Now, if you don't mind, I have a few more holes to figure out.
Up. You're welcome. You're looking in the wrong spot, Walker. Or should you be named Climber? Yeah, that's right, everybody. I'm a comedic genius. How do I... I did it! I did it! I did it! Yes! Alright, shut up.
Good afternoon, sir.
Fuck you.
You are on an impressive pace. By now, you must have seen some of the rubbish scattered around several of the peaks.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, please bring these back. Keep up the good climbing, sir.
Yeah, I didn't see anything on the past two. I'm gonna find the item on Old Grove Skelf. Here's the cleaning part. Another hat? Jesus. I seem to have lost my brush, so I shall clean it with my mind. Yeah, I will note, while looking for tips and tricks, I ended up finding the dev, like a forum from the dev. And yeah, it looks like it's a solo indie project for this game. Not to mention the publisher's name is or the dev's name on Steam is like an actual regular human's real legal name. So, you know. Be nice to the game. And it's a fun game. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm having a blast. It's just that it requires a lot of focus sometimes. Requires real gaming hours. Oh, there's the brothers.
You think I'm making this up? Ah, afternoon. Out for another stamp, are we? We're just on a wee break here. I was just telling my big-headed brother that I saw a bloody siren. Bad omens they are, I tell you.
Bollocks, I say. If anything, seeing a pretty lassie swimming out here's a good sign. In any case, nothing will match the beauty of the blue-dressed queen of the crimps herself. And if you ever do meet her, do give her my regards, lads.
You won't have any time for such gallivanting, brother. We've got a business to start. Nothing better than a strong coffee on your climb, lad. We'll be starting our own coffee company soon as well. Best of luck on your climbing here,
You better
lad.
give me some
The
good
holds
shit.
are a crumbly mess. Better to be enjoying the fresh air and a strong coffee,
course
in my
they are.
opinion.
The Skyrim challenge is progressing well. I'm kind of worried about how I'm going to edit it, because since it's not my standard title or method, I definitely can't edit it the way I do like this and how I did the RoboQuest and the Payday 2 videos. Because the way I do these guys is I just take the footage and then I cut it up. This one, the only addition is that I record a voiceover afterwards for various parts where I gotta be quick. Shit. Various parts where I think I need more speech to go with. Oh my god. But that one, I'm actually going to be completely removing all of the audio, except for in a few key locations where I think it's very interesting or very pertinent. And that results in a bit of a problem, because I don't know how to do that kind of video. Like, I know how to remove just the audio. That's not hard. But getting rid of the audio, except for in a couple sections, I'll forget what sections are interesting. Working on it, this video, I think, has helped. And I think I'll have to cut the Skyrim challenge into essentially clips, like I do this, but then delete the audio clip by clip. Also worried about the voiceover to... Yeah, I'm gonna record the actual voiceover first, so that way I know how long it is, and then I can just silence it while I edit the rest of the challenge, and then I can go through... No, I'll cut out the audio, and then I'll just add it in at certain sections, and then I can go through and line up the clips to my words, I think. Mind you, I haven't started editing because I feel like I need more. I did some research, and apparently it's like 100 to 150 words per minute on average. So my script so far is about 3,200 words. So I'm probably going to extend it. I'm also not sure what kind of goals I should do, because like beating Alduin, that's obvious, but I mean, a lot of people have done that. You know, after a certain amount of time, it becomes less of a goal and more of a chore. So I'm probably going to go for kill Mirak, complete... So, complete all of the final bosses, so whatever the final boss of Dawnguard is. I don't know if if it's the Falmer guy or Harkon, that counts. Kill Mirak, kill Alduin, of course. I'm probably gonna go for complete all of the main quest lines, all the ones with like different symbols. So Thieves Guild, College of Winterhold, Dark Brotherhood. Mind you, it doesn't matter like how I complete it, so if there are more than one way, like cough cough Civil War, cough cough Dark Brotherhood, then I can do it any way I please. And then I'll probably go for Harkon first, and then Mirak after. And then Alduin. I also kind of want to see if I can include all dungeons, because I feel like that would be extra and pretty interesting. I mean, there's a lot to Skyrim. And just see what other shenanigans I can get up to with all the mods I've got on. Haha, there we go. The vines I'm okay with. What the hell?
Ah, afternoon, lad. Making good progress, eh?
That's one way to
I'll
put
tell you
it.
what, if you're afraid of the dark, best turn back, lad. Can't see a bloody thing in there. Feel free to use the lantern, if you please.
So I went and I watched a Peaks of Yore speedrun by, I believe his YouTube name was Mr. Gringus. And he's one of the, like, big speedrunners. This was made evident by the fact that in the Peaks of Yore speedrun site, which is just on speedrun.com, you can easily find Peaks of Yore. They have a movement tech tutorial that they link that was made by Mr. Gringus, and you can actually see him using some of the movement tech in his speedrun. And so I've started Elden Horn, but I haven't gotten very far. And one thing I noticed is that he shows a new method. So instead of using one hand to swing around, apparently you can get more momentum by placing both of your hands on the same spot on a rock. Not just both on the rock if they're split apart, like if they're spread apart, then you're going to lose a lot of momentum trying to swing because it severely limits your swing. But if you put them both in the same spot, then it's like you have one hand, you get the same range of movement, but with the strength of two. I watched it, and it's an any percent speedrun, which means that we only see, I think 15 of the fundamental peaks, and then all 10 of the boulders, and 3 advanced of the 5. The very large portion is just him standing at the door, collecting item after item, because he would blaze through levels and then go to the door and wait when he needed a specific thing. Like, he went to the door after the first level he beat, which was the crampons level, and then the next time he went to the door was after he completed half of the intermediate, or the beginner levels, to unlock the intermediate book. And he had to sit through like half a dozen items. And then the next time he went was when he needed the advanced book after he completed all of the intermediate levels. And then I think he returned. Yeah, I think he returned actually after that. And then, yeah, you can go watch it. It's on YouTube. It's apparently, the video itself is, he times it as like a 25/18, but apparently due to the way they time things, they time the runs now, it was retimed to be like 22.5 minutes. So I'm assuming it's the time he spent in the cabin. I'm not really sure because I haven't seen any other speedruns, because that is the only any percent run I could find. I also remember seeing a 100% run a while back where one dude went up the Unconquerables, which are the last 2 levels of the game, and he scaled that shit like it was fucking nothing. Like, those things are probably going to take several hours. Dude took like 45 minutes for the entire run, and he did every level, and I'm just sitting there absolutely fucking dumbfounded because this man's just shot himself to the fucking moon. And it was crazy to see, but it was really interesting. I did it! In 20 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Alder Grotto. And I swear to God, game, if you tell me there's an item in there, I'm just leaving it. I'm not getting it. It can stay there. And by it can stay there, I do of course mean I'll get it later. I'll get it off screen. So I'm on the level I skipped a while back, And I got further than before. You'll see down there's where I was. I made it to here, and then I jumped to there. Climbed and grabbed that rock, and then Coffee jumped to there. And then around and up, and then around the side of the rock. And then I roped so that I could start recording. Now I am recording on a new day. Right as I drop the rope, of course, that's when I fall. I'm starting to get my flow in this. Starting to build up a method. Like, for example, step 1. Never piss off seagulls. That way lay my doom. Step 2, get good. No, it's focus as much as possible on rocks that are infinite. I don't know how else to describe them. Oh yeah, I rocked right here. I was gonna rock in here again, but I decided to just climb better. Basically, I decided that I just needed to get better at the game instead of being a coward and constantly playing it as safe as possible. Haha. Ooh. Shit. You bitch. Alright, we're back, and I'm standing on this rock, which feels very dangerous. So I just got out of a D&D session, Future Reckon, by the way, and oh my god, was it chaotic. So our DM was expecting us to sit and watch a rebellion as it festered, and we thought, hey, if we accelerate the rebellion and make it happen sooner, we can just slip away while it happens, because we aren't invested in either side. It's pirates versus an evil cult. Both are bad, and in either scenario, we just want to get home. So we thought, hey, Oh, by the way, this area is a crux. I should mention that. We thought, hey, what if we just go out and some of us disguise ourselves as the evil cult members, and the rest of us disguise ourselves as the pirates, and we just cause some chaos, you know, build up extra tension between the two factions, and then help light the powder keg that the city's become. And then slip away while they're duking it out, since the cult has locked down the island. And our DM... I honestly have no idea where I'm going. He's like, shit, I wasn't prepared for that. And so he ended the session early because of it. And I had to message Jeff because our DM is our friend Garrett, who we've played D&D with for 3.5 years now. And we've known each other. Me, Garrett, and Jeff have known each other for 3.5 years. And I just had to message Jeff saying, hey, we broke Garrett. And I told him about it. And it was just it was so funny. And it's like, Garrett, your girlfriend, one of our players, has legitimately committed multiple war crimes. What made you think we were any kind of ethical? And he was like, you know what, you're right. I should have been expecting that. Damn it. Oh, there we go. I'm up. I did it. Walter's Crag, eh? Who's Walter? Walter. Oh, I know who Walter is. I've never actually seen Breaking Bad. I've heard good things, though. Walter, help me.
Afternoon, lad. Looks to be a shortcut starting here, but the holds are a bit tricky.
A bit?
Mind climbing this part with an old fella? Splendid. Me old bones ain't what they used to be, so bear with me. Pace a little. Great job, son. Well done, lad.
But you're just scaling a sheer wall, dude. There's no handholds there.
Well done. You've got some technique, lad, that's for sure. You know, I'm not as good as I was in my younger days, but I don't obsess over that anymore. My age is simply another challenge. Us older climbers know our limitations, so we work around them. Anywho, we've got the spine of the crag coming up.
Good boy. This is... I mean, this is interesting, but goddamn is it tough. You coming, bud? Piss.
Fantastic climbing, lad. I'll see you at the top.
Haha, here we go.
Ah, well done, my friend.
Well done
I
to you too as
appreciate
well,
you
dude.
young mountaineers being keen on climbing with an old fella like myself. Say, why don't you take this
Hey!
off? I always bring too much.
Haha!
Morning, kiddo.
Morning, lad.
You've done very well on them fundamentals.
I'm not done yet.
I
Don't
think
lie to
it's
me.
time you try some more. Those mutton punters at the Ascension Society took some convincing.
Hell
but I
yeah.
finally got the bouldering category properly established. Would you believe it?
I've heard horrible things about it. I would love to try
Good
it.
luck to you.
Oh god. Technically challenging? Ooh. A letter. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, I've got to read this in an accent. Laddie, I'm hoping this letter finds you well. I've outlined a series of boulders in this here peak journal. It's a new type of climbing. I like to call it bouldering. The boulders are short and so will your moves need to be. They feature technically challenging moves, so you'll need to think of how best to execute your ascent. In the spirit of bouldering, I can't allow any use of rope anchoring, chalk or crampons. I'm sure you'll do fine without him. Happy climbing, Oscar. Alright, I am back. I've made it to a new record on the Three Brothers, so... Okay, but like... fuck. God damn it. Don't even know what the fuck that was. Ha! Alright, I'm back. I'm better than ever. Oh, we're almost there. Yes! Hello, old man.
Ah,
Walter?
keeping it together, eh? A fine climb.
Hell yeah.
As I always say, the climb shows your true character, and the peak frees your soul. Oh, while you're here, why don't you take this monocular? It's a wee bit old, but works well
Ooh,
enough.
free spyglass.
Consider it a reward.
Why, thank you, Walter. Give? Oh,
Best of luck on your next ascent, lad.
thank you, Walter. Oh, it's a trowel, I think. Or maybe it's some sort of climbing tool on there that I can't think of the name of. Step cut shovel. Who'd leave a step cut shovel in an area without snow? Step cut shovel? The fuck is that? Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, no, fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright, Great Crevice. Time for another dark level. I love dark levels, they are my favorite. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow, this is terrifying yet very fun. Like, holy shit. Like, it's not actually dark, thank God. But it is kind of spooky. So something I really enjoyed about the Great Crevice was just how horizontal of a level it is. Like, there's very little up and down. It's almost all side to side. And so you get a lot of, like, the momentum built up. And it feels very fast and fluid compared to older levels where it's all height. And you're just kind of hoping that you can build the momentum with what little, like, build up you have. Like, this little swing here that you get to then slightly launch yourself up. You have to try and gimmick your way up. But this, you build up momentum. Like, as you can see right here, I'm building speed. And it just feels so quick and fluid, and I love it. It's so fun. I'll come back for those items later. Looking back, the thing I really hated the most about the Great Crevice was just that when you fall, you land in water, which means you have to completely restart the level. And due to the way, since it's so horizontal, the way it's built, that means that for the most part... Alright, here we are. If you fall, you're just kind of fucked. Like, no amount of roping will save you. And so, ropes are oftentimes not as useful as they are on, like, the Three Brothers, where there's still a lot of verticality to it. Because those ropes don't just stop you from falling in the water, they also make it so that you can get back up to points that you've been to before a lot more easily. Whereas here, those ropes only serve the function of keeping you from falling. They only serve as the safety net rather than making the game baby mode easier. Haha! Got it! Think I'm almost there. Ha! I did it. Hey, Mr. Climber guy, buddy, friend, pal.
Dreich afternoon, laddie. I was just a few meters up before the old haggard here brought about this deluge.
Oh, yeah.
These mountains have plans of their own, I tell you.
Yeah.
My daughter and I used to climb this peak together, but we haven't spoken in a long while.
Why not?
I suppose she's enjoying the solitude from a nagging old man.
Nah, she misses
I'd
you.
advise you use the overhangs on the route for shelter. Most of the holds are bloody slippery. Best of luck on your ascent, lad.
See, now this is what these were made for. Not the most skilled showing, I will admit. God fucking damn it, please. Jesus Christ. Weirdly enough, as much as I hate the slick rocks, the Walters Crag and Old Hagar levels I actually really loved, because I think that they were just slick enough to incentivize you going fast, but they weren't so slick as to feel unfair. So you always felt like you had to keep moving or else you would fall, but you would feel like it was possible still, because you would oftentimes be able to keep going with ease. You'd be able to build up speed. Yeah, the slick rocks were they felt a lot more fair in this and Old Hagar, because they were still slick and all, and you still slid down them, but you didn't feel like you were about to fall if you weren't gripped at the top. Whereas in a lot of other levels, especially Kromlech of the bouldering levels, there are a couple of rocks that are slick, and you slip quick down those rocks. Like, you might as well not be gripping onto them at all, because you get like a split second, like just enough time to swing once. You don't get to swing back to build momentum like that. No, once you grab that rock, you have to go, or else you are going to fall. So you need to maintain momentum, which, this is not a platformer game. Maintaining momentum is not the strategy here. I think I'm almost there, though. Haha! That was a lot easier than any of the others. Now this is a pair I am not looking forward to. Ooh, hello.
Good day to you.
That is a ball.
Hope my son's no causing you trouble.
Who?
I've got another parcel for you.
Who's your son?
An older couple that sends their regards, aye.
Oh!
They say it's a small gift and token
It's that
of
couple from the
friendship
Three
and their
Brothers.
accomplishments.
Must be.
Well, safe travels to you.
Chalk! Just fucking hit me, dog. Oh my god! I fucking ate a rock to the jaw. Holy shit! Holy shit! This is honestly kind of terrifying.
Oh, fancy meeting you here. Truth be told, I didn't see you making it here. I'm impressed. I used to climb here a lot with Papa, but since he's a stubborn old fool, we haven't spoken lately.
Oh!
Say, if you ever intend on taking on the great times, perhaps you'd fancy a co-climb. Unless you prefer solitude, of course. The times are challenging indeed. Oh, by the way, I believe the crook is just across the overhang here. I'd be resting for a wee bit. Do mind your head.
I love... Oh, that is definitely not the most ominous name for a crux possible. Yay. Oh, that's it? That's the crux? That wasn't very hard. Wow, that made me feel like more of a badass than anything in any action game. I think I'm getting pretty close. Yeah, it looks like it. Hell yeah.
Now we got business.
Here we go. That is... Oh, that's a lot easier than I thought it would be. Sweet Jesus.
Bloody hell, it's windy out today. If you're gonna summit this peak, best be careful about these damn gusts of wind. But shock about an amazing view. I'd love to climb this peak, but I really
Oh my god.
point. I'm sure this is nothing for you. I just wanted to give it a go. It really
God, somebody please save me.
my interest.
Oh, that was awful. Whoa! Ow. Where the hell? Oh. God damn it. God, fucking windy, dog. Oh. Here we go. I'm starting to get a rhythm, starting to get a flow. That's something you need in this game to keep going. Holy shit. The traps. Haha. God, this is terrifying. Haha. Come on, it can't be that far away now. Haha! I got it! I did it! Ow! That, ladies and gentlemen. Hello?
Good day to you, friend.
Top of the morning.
You've made great progress on your bouldering skills.
No, I
Those
haven't.
are of no small technical feat.
I haven't even started
With your
bouldering.
current progress,
So I just want to come in here in editing and add on to that. That's not the only time this happens. Later in the game, where I'm at right now, I ended up getting the smoking pipe, which you get for completing all of the time challenges in the bouldering category. I got it despite only completing it for the first 2 levels of beginner and the first intermediate. I did not complete all 10 intermediates, but I still got the pipe. Now, I did then go on to complete all of the 10 just so that I could feel like I earned it, but yeah, no, the game, it's a solo project, so I'm not going to give it much flack, but it does have a couple bugs. But they're not game-breaking, and they don't make it unplayable.
I think it's time you try some bigger peaks.
That would be nice.
I will soon be heading out for the Great Tines myself. I'm hoping to see you there.
Yeah, you're on the
Best of luck.
the Falling Rocks level. Something Ooksome store. Fellow mountaineer, I'm hoping you're enjoying the peaks of the Great Gales. In this parcel, you'll find a journal with the most impressive peaks of the Great Gales. They are called the Great Tines, and they offer the most onerous challenges in this region. The routes are long, many, with multiple cruxes, and punishing should you fail. For safe climbing, I recommend bringing as much rope as you can. There are only a few peaks in this region that offer such heights, and I'm hoping you're up for such a challenge. If you ever mean to conquer the unconquerables up north, then these are a must in preparing your climbing spirit. Best of luck, Il Walker. Oh, that's the one Spiff did. So I reckon... Oh. What do you want?
Good day to ye, fellow mountaineer.
Top of the morning.
We at the Official Ascension Society have been very impressed with your progress of late.
Uh-huh.
In recognition of your completion of the fundamentals category, we have decided to award you with the appropriate honour.
What might those be?
These are for you.
What are these?
Keep up the great climbing.
That's the plan. You have been awarded the Fundamental Completionist Medal in recognition of summiting all peaks in the Fundamentals category. Is it a knife? No. Oh, +2 each to ropes, chalk, and coffee. Let's go. So I believe that means that I now have 7 coffee, 47 ropes. I have so many ropes, Jesus Christ. Is this a good old box at top of the morning coffee? A box of... Alright. Holy shit, there's only 5. Walker's Pillar, Great Gal, Eldenhorn, Saint Hyelga, and Ymir's Shadow. Abominable. This one took Spiff like an hour and a half. This one is going to be an episode of its own. In fact, I'm thinking every single one of these might be an episode. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you want to see more Peaks of Yore. I mean, I'm going to make more no matter what, because I just enjoy this game. But see you dudes in the next video. Bye-bye.